Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you are not on my mailing list, why not? You can get a newsletter with an energy card reading that is, you know, for the whole month ahead that you will only get if you are on that mailing list. So the link is in the description box below. And also I have a whole bunch of new products and readings and different types of services that I am now offering. Check them out on my website. So with that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what the week ahead has in store for you. Libra, what are you removing, releasing or letting go of from your life this week? What are you removing, releasing or letting go of from your life path this week? And this week you get the 7 of Cups. So you're letting go of confusion. You are letting go of this idea that you don't know where you're going. This really feels for me like you are starting to define the plan for your life and what's going to be for your life from here on in. It really feels for me like the image that I'm getting is it's kind of like a box is being built, and this isn't a box to imprison you. This is about lines starting to finally be defined. It's like you're really building this idea and letting go of the confusion. It's like you finally know what it is that you want to do and where it is that you want to go. You might not necessarily have all the pieces to the puzzle, but the outline of it, of what it looks like, of what you want to do, where you want to be is starting to become really clear to you. You're letting go of the confusion this week. That is what you are removing from your life. So what are you working on now? What is at the heart or at the meat of the matter? And this week you get the Devil card. So you really are doing the work, Libra. You really are. This week is like you're letting go of the confusion. You're working on what your negative attachments are. Forgive the dualism. It's such a crap way of describing it. But anything that's holding you back, anything that is unconscious, anything that is almost surreptitious that you kind of do to self-sabotage or or hold yourself back or set yourself back in some way. This week, you're really going to stop yourself in the process of it. And you're going to say to yourself, look, you know what? That is holding me back and I'm no longer really ready and willing to do it or to partake in it. For a certain few of you, this week you are challenging an addiction. And I mean a real addiction, whether it's drugs, sex, booze, whatever your attachment is, food, it could be anything. For a lot of you, you really are battling an addiction this week and you are going to win. This is the week where you say to yourself, that is a true addiction and it's holding me back and I no longer want any part of it. For some of you, you will seek help. For some of you, you will just go cold turkey and say, look, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore because I know it's a destructive pattern. But, and I can't give you medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a counsellor. What I can tell you is that the energy is there for you to cut an addiction out of your life. It is there. If you want that to end, if there is some part of your life that you know has created an unhealthy attachment, this week you will have the strength and the energy to break it. And then finally, what are you welcoming in? What is the overarching or overriding energy that you are ready to welcome in now? You get the Death card. Transformation, right? Movement, transformation, transition. You are ready for something new. And in order for that something new, you recognize that some part of an attachment, some part of your life or some part of your psyche needs to be removed. It needs to be brought into the light so that you can change it. You're letting go of the confusion. You're severing ties with what's holding you back. And the Death card, you are ready to transform. You are ready to change. This feels like, actually, even though these cards aren't necessarily bright and happy cards, this feels like a really powerful week for you to do a lot of transition. It feels like a really powerful week for you to step forward in a really big way on an internal level, should you choose to open up to it. Let me know how it goes for you in the comments if it's not too personal, of course. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity, and all of the support that you need. Be kind with yourself. Remember that now that you're starting to define exactly what it is that you want, it can start to make its way into becoming real in your life, as long as you are ready and willing to do the work. I wish you all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.